Hello, everybody. I'm Jan Winhall, and I'm the author of Treating Trauma and Addiction with the Felt Sense Polyvagal Model. I'm currently working on a workbook for the Felt Sense Polyvagal Model. And one of the practices I thought I would share with you today, this is the basic foundational practice. We call it the Felt Sense Polyvagal Grounding Practice. And it's really the formation of the whole model because we're bringing together Steve Porges' work with neuroception, checking in with where we are in terms of how safe we feel in our bodies, and also with Eugene Gendlin's work on focusing and what he coined the term felt sense. And I had really the deep honor and privilege of working under Gendlin as a student for over 30 years. And then I found polyvagal theory and integrated Steve Porges' beautiful work, and it just goes together really like magic to help us to really find a basic way of simply helping our clients to come into the body through neuroception and interoception. So come along with me, and I hope you'll enjoy the practice. I'm starting up the third cohort of the Felt Sense Polyvagal certificate course with the Polyvagal Institute at the end of January, 24th, I think. And so we've got a beautiful group of people joining us, and everybody works with a focusing partner. And what I found is that the ingredients in this teaching style really bring us what's essential, I believe, which is that we as therapists are really our own instrument in the work that we do. And so we have to make sure that we are really doing our work. And so as we go through the concepts and the material, as I created the model, you're learning those concepts and practicing them with your focusing partner. And this includes a certificate from the Focusing Institute as well as the Polyvagal Institute. And each of those practice sessions, you do a recording, a process recording, a little written description, sometimes with a body card, and send it to me. And I get back to each of you about your experience in your focusing practice. So there's a lot of possibility to connect with me and to our beautiful community at the Polyvagal Institute. Okay, the Felt Sense Polyvagal Grounding Practice. You can decide, of course, to, as Gendlin would say, ignore all the instructions if they don't feel right for you in your body. But if they do, please join me, or maybe some of them. So just slowing things down now and getting a sense of the room around you, where you are in your body right now. You might just want to check out what's around you and begin to connect with whether it feels okay for you in this moment to soften your gaze and to slowly bring your attention down somewhere into the center of your body. And you can also just focus on something that grabs your attention in the room, if that feels more comfortable. So you could just close your eyes and then begin to get a sense of feeling your feet on the floor. Or perhaps feeling how your body is connecting in with the chair that's holding you up. Or you might want to stand up. Some bodies like to move when they come inside. So just asking your body, what would feel right now? So you're just going to say a friendly hello to what's inside you right in this moment. And then being with your body from the inside, just begin to get a sense of how you're carrying yourself. Noticing your muscles in your arms and your legs and around your eyes and down into your throat. And just checking to see, what does it feel like in there? Is it kind of tight through your shoulders and up into your face, a little bit crunched or constricted, kind of in that sympathetic state of flight or fight? Maybe feeling a bit anxious, irritated. Or maybe it feels pretty okay in there today. The muscles are kind of relaxed and loose. You can settle yourself down, allow your energy and your weight to kind of sink into the floor, into the ground, into the natural world. And you're all right today in this moment. It feels safe enough to do that. Or maybe there's a kind of heaviness, a lethargy in your muscles, kind of weight that's pulling you down, sinking or numbing. Maybe kind of a sadness. This is a dorsal state that we call this, right? Of folding into the body. All this in the felt sense model, Polyvagal model. Folding in. It's like your body wants to come in and fold down to hide. Yeah. Just checking to see where you are today in your body. Or it might be a more of a blended state. I think we live in blended states a lot of the time now. So there might be a blending of a kind of grounded ventral place with some sort of excitement and sympathetic and mobilizing, but still feeling safe, playful. It's a great place to be. Perhaps just coming out of holidays. Or maybe as we're all here, being in our beautiful community together, there's a more of a kind of flowing state inside of this beautiful blending of ventral safety with the stillness, kind of deepening of a flowing kind of practice in your body. And sometimes there's a blending that feels uncomfortable inside, a blending of that kind of sympathetic energy of tightening, and then shifting into kind of lull and a folding down. And that's the place that we call fixate in the felt sense polyvagal model. really kind of a struggling place of real feeling the trauma. So we want to be very gentle, just touching that, saying hello, and then feeling your feet on the floor. So now I'm going to invite you to find a time or an experience where you feel just even a moment of feeling really okay. Nothing fancy. Just a moment. Perhaps you're connected to the trees, rivers, your cat, somebody you love. A little moment with somebody at the grocery store. Nothing fancy, just something that feels okay. And then see if you can really invite that into your body. Maybe a moment of confidence where you feel like you can manage something all right. Or you might want to make something up. Use your imagination. What would it be like to feel really present and okay? And here together in our community, we can invite this energy to come into the body. Just right here in this moment, would it be okay to relax a little bit in your muscles, a little bit of letting go and feeling the ground holding you up? And nothing has to happen. It's just an invitation. Feeling into the energy with our community and the rightness of feeling alive. If it feels okay to touch into that today. And then see if you can find what in focusing we call the handle for this place, this felt sense. A word or an image. Or maybe a gesture in your body. Something that really captures the quality, the essence of this little moment in time that feels all right inside you and with all of us. My word in this moment is fullness, and it comes in the upper part of my chest. Fullness. Check and see what your handle is. And you might want to, afterwards, write it down or make a body card where you draw it on your body so you can resource it. You can come back here when you need to. So just taking your time around this off inside. Welcoming whatever came into your body is meant to be there. It's your body's wisdom, the dignity of your body coming back to you slowly and with care in community. Thanks so much for being with me, and Happy New Year.